Oh. All right, the next trophy is what? $108, $101, $209. No. This is a coach of the E.T. Jug Waldron. All right, Jimmy. All right, we have another first. No, I don't want to do that. Second place was, honorable mention was Fred Mano, the past president of the Lions. Okay, what's the next one? I understand that the Lions Club bought that trophy for Charley Boswell. All right, what's the next one? Come here, Barnes. Come here, Barnes. Our tournament chairman, Herb Barnes, was unable to be here tonight because of a last-minute commitment, so we would like... We just have a few more trophies and we'll be done. The next one is for the select. I know that I speak for everybody who was here today or here at any time during this Blind Golfers Week. It is one of the most inspirational things that can happen to any person. And I am delighted that the tournament was held in Pennsylvania this year, and I want to pay a special tribute to every one of these wonderful gentlemen for participating and for demonstrating the great skill that they have. I know that this was the first time that I had ever seen it happen, and it was a real privilege to be here. I hope, in recognition of his many years of countless efforts in behalf of the blind golfer and for his humanitarian efforts toward his fellow man, October 4th, 1967. I'm going to present this, and then I want you to stay there for a minute because I have something else nobody knows anything about. As the chairman of the tournament committee and of this Blind Golfers Week said, this is another first. And I'd like to read it because it is self-explanatory. In the name and by the authority of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, Governor's Office, Harrisburg, proclamation. Whereas Bob Hope, one of the greatest Americans alive, has unceasingly want you to know that I coined that phrase myself, Bob, has unceasingly devoted his time and effort to the good humor of his fellow countrymen, and whereas, more often than not, these fellow citizens have been our servicemen, both in action and in hospitals, who, although captive audiences, seem to enjoy Hope's wit and pulchritudinous companions. Which comes first? And whereas Bob Hope's golf game has improved through the years, is that true? And he tees off on a golf course and sinks a ball nearly as well as he takes off on major issues and pans our leaders, all in good sportsmanship and in fun, and of course, always in good taste. And whereas we in Pennsylvania would like to claim Bob Hope as a citizen, not only because his holdings would help our economy tremendously, Bob Hope, an honorary lifetime citizen of Pennsylvania. And I don't want you to miss this, and urge my fellow citizens to join me in convincing him he should consider making our great state his permanent home if he ever settles down.
Thank you, Raymond. I had the pleasure of playing for his outfit in Playku in '65 when he was there, and he was in the hospital at the time. He knew something, and it's nice to see him at this table here. And of course, Crozier Wood, the fellow that has been so inspirational in furthering this, was a fellow that I met in Nuremberg in '45, and he was with the Air Force. And I might say that he's always been very instrumental in helping us get planes to go overseas. And last year he got us a wonderful plane, Air Force One, very modern plane. First plane ever built. And I wish you could have seen this. I knew it was an old plane when I saw the pilot sitting behind me. But I want to tell you... No, it's nice to Jack to sit down and stop running for a few minutes. I think well, we're all doing it, you know. Everybody's doing it. A lot of people ask me why I don't go into politics, but I'm not eligible. I've never made a picture with Shirley Temple. And I think she'll do fine. She's got bigger dimples than Reagan, and I think she might go places. Now, the only one's a little bit jealous is Everett Dirksen. He thinks one set of curls in Congress is enough, you know? One of the great gentlemen of football, and he, of course, the Rams. We just didn't have the material. In fact, for a while, we thought of putting a handle on the ball and little things like that, you know. And we had a bad season. We didn't mind the other team intercepting a pass, but not from our center. I think that was a little ridiculous. And but Joe, it's wonderful to see you, and I know you got a lot of material. And if you ever get them out of the splints, I'm sure that something will happen for you. We have them at the Rams are moving now. Wait till you see that fearsome foursome. Wait till you dig them. You'll see them. It's a mafia in helmets. You'll just love them.